Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dr. Elijah. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you. Wrangle, Desiree, Mr. Mahan, B. Moore, Richard, Hot, Ange, LJB, John Wheat, Desmond Cook. Good morning to you. Bill Boyle. All right, this morning we have the hearts. Remember, the gift gallery has reset. It is Monday, and we always start off, get your heart me's in, everybody. We always start with the hearts. Let's go, let's go. Good morning, Diana. Diana. Powder, Mr. Charles. Good morning, Smoke. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Mike V with the first heart. Yo. Good morning, Adrian. Let's go. New week. Last week. It is a new week. Thank you, Hammer. Mr. Charles. JJ Challenger. Who is green for the month of February? Who is green for the month of February? Who is green for February? Vinny with the follow. Thank you, my Vinny. Welcome. Green, Bill Boyle, Kevin Curtis, Mike. Oh, why is the VIP always green and the non-VIPers not green? Can someone tell me that? Why is the VIP green, but everyone else isn't? Why is that, everybody? Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are at 2.6 thousand likes. We got 0 shares and 0 reposts. So let's take care of that, everybody. We got to do consistently 200,000 likes. I mean, it's like that's the template. Andrew, the believer. The believer. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got a lot of tapping to do before we get this party started. Over there on the YT, make sure we hit that thumbs up. Make sure we're tapping away over there. Let's go. The believer's late. Tofang, I just joined the VIP. How do I navigate? You got to use your brain and learn it. Let's go, my beauties. Botmation. I am buying like an MF. He's buying like an MF. Candy Marcus JL Haba. Don't forget, you might get a lot of fetuses in the chat today, a lot of mutants. A lot of schools are closed because of the storm. So if you see a lot of fetuses in the chat, talking nonsense, just ignore them. All right, here we go. Good morning, everybody. My name is Voss. I've been doing this 21 years. So we are here to help you learn. We're going to put some levels in now on all the major symbols. Any symbol you want me to go over, just put it in the chat and we will go over it for you. First off, we are going to congratulate all our new VIP members this weekend. Holy moly, we had a lot of you in there. So get to work. No whining, no complaining. Put your head down, get to work. Here we go on the Miss Market. You believe we got to say that to adults every time? Crazy. It's crazy. I'll never understand it. All right, we are in a bullish neutral state. We are in a bearish position to the downside. Oh boy, powder, we got the novice gap this morning. So this is our move to the downside. It's going to be a lot of pain for a lot of people today. I'm just warning you now, okay? If you don't know what you're doing as a trader, today is going to be painful. This is your gap down. The state of your stock is bullish. You are in a bearish position too. Now we're going to put in these white lines. As you see these white lines over here to the right, they will have prices next to them. What we are doing now is our major support and resistance levels for you. Remember, we got that triple bottom down there at 676, okay, my beauties? So right now, we are in a bullish neutral state. We are in a bearish position too, and it's going to be choppy, all right? You got room down to 686. 686 will be your first stop this morning, my beauties. 686. Under 686 with a retest, you will have room down to 681 on Miss Market this morning, but she will be choppy, all right? Anything over 689.53, you will have room up to 698. But you got to remember, my beauties, you are already in a bullish neutral state. Let's head over to the Qs. The Qs will be much of the same, probably. We are in a neutral bullish state. Wabba, yabba dabba doo. We are in position 2 to the downside. Same old this morning here on the Qs. If you're not patient today, traders, if you're one of those people who like to trade right when you hear the bell, you are going to have a bad day, that's for sure. We are in a bullish neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside. You got room down to 599 once your state gets correct. All right, you got to be in the right state. Then you have room down to 599. Back over 609 here. You have room up to 616, 618, and 623 on the Qs. As we head over to the Googaroonies, we got 9 more hearts. Shelley Stringer. We got 9 more hearts, my beauties. Thank you, my Shelley. Google. All right, the Googaroonies, the Googmen. We are in the whip zone. We are in a bullish neutral state. But look at our 200 going up the board. All right, that's going to be a little choppy as well, my beauties. Don't blame the messenger, okay? Don't blame the messenger. This is what we got here. Boom. Boom. As we pull this back on the Googsters, we're neutral. We're in the whip zone above 316.56. You will have room up to 326. That'll be your first stop. 331 after that to the upside. Under the whip zone of 314, you have room down to 309 and 308. As you come down into this support area on Google right here between 309 and 308, you have major support level down here. This will be a big demand right here. IWM, let's go. All right, we are in a narrow state on IWM. We are narrow on IWM this morning, my beauties. So as we pull this back, my beautiful traders, we know above 265. Above 265, we have room up to 267 and 269 on IWM this morning is. To the downside, you're in position one. You got room down to 262, 261, and 259 this morning here on IWM. Netflix. Who is red so far for the month of February? Who is red for the month of February? Michael Hart. Yes, it is. Boom. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Mr. D. Jules, I appreciate you. We got 4 more hearts. We got 4 more hearts, my beauties. Neon green. Me, but we are locked in. McGarvey, why were we locked in for the previous part of February? Damn Wit, thank you for the follow. You're red at the moment. Just need to gain 300 to break even. No, that's not going to work. Jet, nope. Just by that statement, TEC. Woof. Jay Heath, thank you for the heartbeat. Let's do a little Netflix. Shame, shame, shame. There is no reason why anyone is red for the month of February. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state, a bullish neutral state. We are in position one to the downside. That is currently your gap down to the downside this morning, my beauties, on Netflix. Oh, boy, we got a problem. Houston, don't go long on Netflix. It's not going to work out too well. Don't go short on Netflix. It's not going to work out. Well, then, Voss, what are we supposed to do? You're going to wait, my beauties. Here we go. Netflix. Under $77.85, you will have room down to $76 hold number here on Netflix. Back over. Whoa. Let me put that back in. Hold on. I hit it by accident. Two. There it is. Okay. We're back. On Netflix, under $77.83, you have room down to $76 hold number there on that short. Back over $79 on Netflix. With a retest, you have room up to $83. But the problem you have on Netflix is you are getting wide. You will not have enough juice to get up to $82. Sorry. Tesla. Tesla, we are narrow. We are in position two to the downside this morning here on the glorious world of Tesla. Yes, it is. Let's see what we got on Tesla. We got a double top up there at 463. As we pull this back to your execution time frame on Tesla, you're narrow, and you got room down to $400. Alert, everybody. $400 is a major support level on Tesla. $400. All right? $400. The last time you tested this level, whammo to the upside, okay? So be careful here on Tesla. Back over 412.29. You got room up to 416. That'll be your first stop. And then 426 on Tesla. And Q. Are we tapping or are we napping? Are we tapping or are we napping, my beauties? Let's see. We are at only 29,000. Let's go. Let's go. Right now on NQ, you are in a neutral bearish state. Neutral bearish currently here on the old NQ. Double deuce up there at 25, 136.50. All right, on NQ as we pull this back. Look at that gorgeousness. Above 24,952. You'll have room up to 25,006. Hold number. Above 25,006, you got room up to 25, 136.50 here on NQ. Back under 24,883.75. You'll have room down to 24,806 and 24,750. Let's go, my beauties. Are we ready? Who's that? Mr. Dave Marcus. Mr. Dave. Yes, it is. Thank you, Mr. Dave. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's go look for our... Hold on, my beauties. There it is. There she blows. The Dino Dinosaur. The Dino coin. Let's see what we got here on a coin. We're going to look at coin right now, my beauties. Are we ready for the coin-a-rooney? All right, currently on coin, we are narrow. Yes, it is here on coin. We are narrow. We are in position 2 to the downside on coin. Suzette with the money good. Boom. Thank you, my Suzette. Michael Hard with the dinosaur. Holy moly, Batman. Holy moly. Let me redo these. You got me all riled up here. All right, let me put my narrow state back in. Thank you so much. Love you guys. All right, here we go. This is the greatest day of the week, folks. You know why? Because we get the market open. Yes, it is. We are narrow. We are in position 2 to the downside currently here on coin. Now, right here we have major support, 167. Please mark that down, 167, my beauties, okay, on coin. Under 167 with a retest, we have room down to 162, yes. Back over 172.46. We have room up to 196. Coin has a lot of room to the upside here this morning. A big, big channel on a coin. Shelly Stringer! Boom! Thank you, my beautiful Shelly Stringer. I appreciate you. As we head over to Amazon, I warned you all about Amazon. Remember? I warned you all about Amazon. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got on Amazon. We are in a neutral state, the bullish neutral state on Amazon. We are in position 1, bearish to the downside. We know we're not going to short this, you silly gooses. Not with all of these support levels here. Goo goo gagas, all right? No way, my babies, no way. All right, here we go on Amazon to the moon. Above 210.37. We got room up to 220. Amazon to the moon. 220, everybody. Nothing goes to the moon, all right, beauties? Nothing, my beautiful traders. Right now, you are in position 2. You have room down to 207. That'll be your first level of support. And 204 here on Amazon. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. And you must trade at your own risk. And trading is risky unless you get into the VIP. This is where we will train you on how to trade, and you will start winning and being green during the month. If you want to start taking your trading to the next level and finally get educated on how to trade, this is where you're going to go, my traders, okay? The VIP is open for business. MSTR. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of VIPers today after the trading session's over. That's a little hint, everybody, of what to expect today. Right now here on MSTR, we are in a neutral bearish state. We are in position 2 to the downside. You're currently under the granddaddy here. You're under both granddaddies. Holy moly. And we got a 20. We got a lot of resistance above us now with those granddaddies, and that's a 20 is. Let's see what we got here on MSTR. As we pull this back right here, my beauties, let me mark this out for you. This is a lot of resistance to the upside right here. This is a lot of resistance trying to go back up, okay? A lot of resistance you're going to crash into. You got to get over 132.20 before you think about anything long here on MSTR. 132.20, all right, on MSTR. Then you'll have room up to 146. But right now, you are in that neutral state, and you got plenty of room down to 121. That is your next major support level with a double bottom. What else are we looking at? MU, Richard White, how you doing? 369. NK Visions, Roma. How are you over there? MU. All right, on MU, currently, the state is narrow. The state of MU is narrow. We are in the whip zone currently on MU. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that beauty. All right, here we go on MU. DW. How you doing, DW? So on MU, above 428, do we want to trade that into 431? Nope. Channel's not big enough. You want to get above 431, retest it, and then you'll have room up to 439. Here's the problem with MU, my beauties. Right now, the ATR on this is getting bigger because the price is increasing. So if you reject and try to take a trade in this little channel right here, the rejections on MU now are big. You're getting $1 pullbacks, $1.50 pullbacks on this, something that you can't afford to do, all right? So above 431 retested, you'll have a nice shoot up there to 439 and 445. The higher the price, the bigger the range. The bigger the range, the bigger the pullbacks. Right now, you got room down to 420 whole number. That'll be a major support level. 420 and 411 on MU. PLTR, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got one more dinosaur on the board. How we doing, my beauties? Are we ready for another day in Miss Market Land? We are neutral. We are in position 2. Bullish state, bearish position. It's where a lot of people get jammed up. I know what's going to happen to our novice traders, and I'm really upset about it. Everyone, please take a moment in silent prayer for our novice traders today before it happens. 1 second, please. Please protect our novice traders this morning. All right? They're going to get beaten up pretty bad here. Thank you. All right, above 136. PLTR, we got room up to 141 on PLTR. Currently, you are in position 2 to the downside. 131 and 128 are your major support levels here on PLTR. Christopher! Boom! Thank you, my Christopher. Adorable, thank you. AMD. Let's see what we got on AMD. All right. All right, here we go. We are in a bearish neutral state on AMD. We are in position 2 to the downside on AMD. Puerto Rico. All right, here we go on AMD. We are in a bearish neutral state. We are in a bearish position 2. We got room down to 195. Major support level there. 195, my beauties. Mark that down. 195. Under 195 with a retest, you have room down to 191. In this channel right here to the downside, be careful. You're already in a neutral bearish state. Back over 201.20, you have room up to 206 on AMD. Myvin, Christina Zen, Christopher Miller, adorable, official KK. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Love and kisses. We got the old Duncan on the board, the old Dunkadoodies, the Roonies of the Donuts, Nvidia. All right. Nvidia right now, we are in a bullish neutral state. We are in a bullish position too, to the upside here on Nvidia. Let's see what we got on the vid of vitters. Bam. Whoop. Bam, bam. All right, let's go. Nvidia, bullish and neutral. You got enough room up there to 193 on Nvidia this morning. 193 in this bullish neutral state. Back under 188.97. Make sure you are narrow. You'll have room down to 188 and 188. 188. Under 188 with a retest right here, you'll have room down to 186. You can feel comfortable about a short with a retest under 188 because you have major resistance above you at that time, okay? Let's go, let's go. Paulo, Hammer, Rev, yes. Thank you for the follows, everybody. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday, for you to help you with this glorious market. Google, you're welcome, my summon. How are you, my friend? We are in a neutral state on Google's. Rev with the mini store. We got room on Google up to 326 and 331. Those are your next levels. Under 314 here on the Google-Rooney, you have room down to 309, 308 area. As we talked about earlier, major support there at 309. Cisco. All right, Cisco, we are in a narrow state this morning, my beauties. On our Cisco-rooney. We are narrow. We are in position 1 to the downside. We're falling right into that granddaddy currently right now. Right above us, above that whip zone, we got another granddaddy of them all. So be careful. The granddaddy is everywhere. He is hungry this morning. He is hungry. Cisco, as we pull this back, narrow, under 78.61. With a retest, you'll have room down to $76 this morning on Cisco. Back over 794. Yes, it is. Above 79.40. You have room up to $81 on Cisco. You have a nice little channel in here to trade above 79.40. SMCI. Oh, give me some SMCI. We are narrow. Narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on SMCI as we mark out our major support and resistance. Remember, traders, it's going to be choppy today. If you truly, in your heart, know you do not know how to trade, I suggest that you get into our VIP because we will help you. You would rather every day get into the market having a fighting chance. Right now, you're just gambling. Above 32.50, you have room up to 33.50 and $35 on SMCI. To the downside, under the whip zone of 31.71, right here, right around 31.50, we have some support level right in here. And then down here at $31 will be our next level of support. So please mark those levels down on SMCI. K. Braden, Jules Swims, Rev, yes. Carvana, wham! Rev with the potato in Paris, yes! Thank you, my Rev. I love you, my Rev. All right, let's pull this back on Carvana. We are in a narrow state. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone on Carvana this morning. We're going to give you another level of support here, okay? Bam! Look at that beauty. Look at that. Bam! Look at that, huh? Carvana above 341.31. We have room up to 350. 350 on Carvana, all right? 350. Above 350 with a retest with Carvana, you'll have room up to 413. Now mark that down, 413, okay? Right now, you're in the whip zone, narrow, under 332.42. You have room down to 313.50 on Carvana. Remember, this is not financial, investment, or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk, my beautiful traders, and trading is risky. Good morning, Striker. The website to get into the glorious VIP, you got it, Gabe, right here, thevoshtrading.com. This is where you need to be. You'll thank me after. About 2-3 months after joining the VIP, you will thank me and you will say, Voss, I'm so glad I found you on YT or TT. Guarantee it. XOM, let's go. Tap, 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 tap. We are at 80,000 taps. We got to get up to 200,000 as we head over here to XOM. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone on XOM. All right, I like some channels on this. Good one, Tracy, VIPer. Good one on this. Good call out here. Above 148, we have room up to 150. Now, my beautiful Tracy, as you come into 150 up here, it is major resistance. That is going to be a major supply area. 150 whole number. 3 pivot points up here, my Tracy. So keep an eye on that. Under 146.70 to the downside, you'll have room down to 145. Everyone, thank Tracy for that beautiful XOM as we head over to INTC, also from Tracy. Right now here on Intel, we are in a neutral bullish state. We are in bearish position too. Doesn't look so good like XOM, all right? So I would stay away from this for the first 15 minutes of the trading day, maybe 20 minutes here on INTC. As we pull this back and we get into that execution time frame, you're in a bullish neutral state. You're in a bearish position too. You got room down to $43. Whole number here, major support, and then $42 on INTC. You got to get back over $44.50 on INTC. You'll have room up to $46 and the glorious $48 level. Famous New York, I'm glad you saw me too. The Qs. The Qs looks beautiful. Who said that? Let's see. The Qs looks beautiful. Please look at it. This is from a GWAP. GWAP, you don't look beautiful on the Qs, GWAP. GWAP, how long have you been losing in the market? And I say that relatively nicely because I care about you. GWAP, I'm going to give you a little education here, my brother, okay? This is your gap down. Amateurs think we're bleeding out. You're not bleeding out, my brother. You are in a bullish neutral state. The state of your stock, GWAP, or whatever the hell your name is bullish. You are looking more that way, all right? This is going to be a little choppy this morning. Above 609, you'll have room up to 616, Mr. WAP, all right? But you also have room down to $598.94. That's $600 level right there. But you're in a bullish state. Don't do it at the open, okay? I just saved you and your parents a lot of money. Let's go. Marcus with the donut. Striker. Adorable day. Boom. SLV. Currently right now on a silver, look at this thing. We are in a bullish neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside, and she wants to get up to that granddaddy. She will get up to that granddaddy probably, okay, my beauties? So keep that in mind here on Sliver. You have room up to $80. $80 is a major, major, major resistance level. $80, major resistance. So make sure you mark that down. Now, what you have to know is up there at $80, $78.50 will be your 50% retracement level. And you need to know what to do with this level right here. And we'll teach you all that in the VIP. What else are we looking at? Hello, Mumbai. Ty Boss, thank you so much. Rev, thank you. Thank you very much. Starbucks. Well, currently, if we look at the state of Starbucks, who here would take it long? Who's looking to go on long on Starbucks today? Who's looking to go long on Starbucks? Put me in the chat. Olivia Aria, thank you for the follow. Yes. Sue Felicia is not looking to go long on Starbucks. Mr. Dave, yes, it is. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Christopher Miller, you are correctamundo, my friend. Come on. There's some people looking to go long on this. Don't lie. Don't lie, my beauties. We got the roses on the board right now. Yes, you are in a wide state on Starbucks. Anything to the upside is over for now, okay? So we are going to put in our major support and resistance levels on this beauty. And let's see what we got here on the Bucks of Star. All right, right now on Starbucks, currently, you're not looking anything above 98. Forget it. Under 95, 87, we got room down to $95 and $93.50. But you are doing nothing with Starbucks to the downside until you get narrow. Until you get narrow. Okay? Until you get narrow. Mark that down. Papa Yoda. What else are we looking at? We got to do a little Uber. All right, currently on Uber, we are narrow. We are in position 2 to the downside. Cully, I'll believe it when I see it. All right, here we go on Uber. Narrow position 2. You got room down to $72. $72 on Uber. Mark that down, okay? Under 72 with a retest, you'll have room down to $69 on Uber. Back under 74.33. You got to clear it to your left. Freedom. And you have room up to $78.50 on Uber this morning. Boeing for Rev, the Rev-a-Rudy, the Rev Man. Hammer those roses. We are narrow. Andrew Chafer, hello. We are in position 1 in a neutral state this morning here on Boeing. Good one, Rev. I like it. I like it, my Rev-a-Rooney. I like it. Let's see what we got, all right? All right, as we pull this back on Boeing currently, we are in a bearish neutral state. You're in a bearish position, too. You got room down to 229. 229 will be your first level of support here on Boeing. That's your first level of support, my beautiful traders. And then you have room down to 226, okay? Back to the upside above 236. You have room up to 239.50. We do not, under any circumstance, want to trade into 236 into that whole number. Okay? We want to get over 236, retest it up to 240. Daniela, Yulina, Christopher, Adorable Dad. IONQ. All right, Curly, right now we are in a bearish neutral state. You're in a bearish position too on IONQ currently here this morning. Boom. Boom. All right, here we go. Everybody together. Ready? Fireball! We have room down to $29.74. $30 right here, my beauties. Now, here's a test for all of you. As we come down into $30, what happens between $30 and $29.74? Let's see if you know. On a count of three. 1, 2, 3. Anybody? You got to know this stuff. You got it, Jules. Congratulations to you. VIP member there. You get your bottoming tail candle. Whammo! Back to the upside. See how this works? It's amazing, isn't it? Isn't it amazing? Back over $32.22. You have room up to $35 and $36.50. If you want to learn from the GOAT, that would be me. You are going to head over to the Voss Trading, VossTrading.com, or you just click the LINK in the BIO right here, and that'll get you to where you need to go. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Sue Felicia, the beautiful Sue, I got a little goog for you. Let's see. We are in a neutral state here on Google, right? Neutral? Yes. Neutral for Sue. Position 1, Uno. You have room up to 326, 331, and 335 this morning on the Googsters. All right? On the Googsters. Now, thank you, Michelle Marbell, for the melon juice. I appreciate that, Michelle. Thank you, sweetheart. Under 313.94, you have room down to 309 and 308. Down here is major support. Mark that down, Sue, on the Google. Apple. Take a bite out of Apple. I want to run. I want to run. We are in a neutral bullish state, bearish position 1. A lot of you are going to want to tear down your walls after today. You know what I'm saying? All right, above 265. You got room up to 265.66 here on Apple. Above 265.66, big channel here, up to 276 on Apple this morning. Right now, you are in a bullish neutral state. Be very careful because you are in a bearish position 1. You'll have room down to 258 and 255.50. Meta! META. Yes, it is. Let's see what we got. We are narrow on Meta. You don't get much more narrow than this, my beauties. You are in position 2 to the downside with that 5-minute granddaddy right there waiting for you. Oh, boy. We got a granddaddy above us on the 15-minute. It's a granddaddy party on Meta. Happy birthday to the granddaddy. Let's see what we got. All right, so this is the quandrum you're in here with Meta. I'm going to give you all a lesson here because I care about you. See this right here? This is what I call clanging and banging when you get stuck between 200 granddaddies of them all. You either got to get over one or you got to get under one. We don't know what she's going to do, and we don't care what she does. All we are looking for is the event. Above 651 with a retest, you'll have room up to 654, my beautiful traders. Under 648 to the downside. Remember, do not short into the whole number of 648. Get under the whole number, retest it, and then you'll have room down to 639. All right? I just saved a lot of you here. Whew. Danielle Sue Michelle. Hammer those roses. Let's go hammer those roses as we head over to Walmart. Right now on Walmart, We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Walmart this morning. Let's see if we can get some goodness out of the wall of the mart. So let's see what we got here. Whoops. All right, here we go on Walmart. Above 123.28. You got room up to 125 on Walmart. Narrow 125 and then 129 on Walmart here, possibly. Under the whip zone of 122, you have room down to 121. Double bottom right here at 121 with a hold number, so be careful. And then retest this level, and you'll have room down to 118.50. And then 118 hold number on Walmart this morning. If you want to know what's on watch, you gotta, and you want to hear this, you got to be in the VIP. We are posting them all in the VIP chat right now. Is coined in the number 3 and hitting support on the 15-minute. Let's see, Scotty boy. No, you are in position 2, and you are hitting the 5-minute 200 at 167. IWM, let's see what we got. Alone than the moon. We are in a narrow state on IWM. We are in position 1. We got room down to 262 and 261 here on IWM. Above 265, you got room up to 267 and 269 as we are at 117,000 taps as we make our move to 200,000. Go, tablets, go, go. Tesla. All right, here we go. Narrow on Tesla. Position 2 to the downside. You got room down to $400. $400, please mark that down on Tesla. Back over 412.30. You got room up to 416. And then the glorious 426 on Tesla. Now, my beauties, as you come down, if you do go this way, on Tesla. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We are not bleeding out. We do not short down here on Tesla by any means. We don't short into support. Got it? We don't short into support. Yulina, I love you, Yulina. Hello, Samantha. How are you, beautiful? What do I drink? Just water. Just water. I don't put any toxins into my body. Amazon. Not anymore, at least. I used to have a few brewskis back in the day, you know what I mean? Yeah. As we age, the over of hang isn't as good, you know what I'm saying? Above 210.37, Samantha, we got room up to 220. 220 on Amazon. Let's go. Currently, you're in position 2 to the downside. You have room down to 207 and 204 on Amazon. We just did Walmart, HS Ramses. AVGO. Boom, 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 boom. Right now, we are in a neutral bullish state here on AVGO. Yes, it is. Let's see what we got. Whoa. Double bottom there. Double deuce. Be careful on AVGO. All right, here we go. Bearish. Neutral. You got room down to 329.50, 327.50, and 325.50. Those are all $half numbers. At the same time, watch your whole numbers, 329, 327, and 325. Okay? Watch those tails. Telling you. Back over 335. You have room up to 338.50 and 340. Rasman World, Life Wonders, Eddie G, Myvin, Bill Boyle, Danielle, boom. Roma. I used to go to this pizza place a long time ago. It was called the Roma. Wasn't very good, though. But I used to go to it because it was close. They weren't very good, though. You know how a place isn't good anymore? Let me give you a little hint here. All right, my beauties? Hold on. When you go into any type of pizzeria, restaurant, or whatever, and you know how they have or a sub place, they have the stand with all the chips, and then they have the drinks behind the doors, right? When you go in there and they stop filling those things to full, stay away from it. They're not going to be around much longer. All right? That means they're cutting back. Things aren't going good. And they're also cutting back on their cleansiness, you know what I'm saying? Just a little something to think about. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. You learn everything over here. You learn everything over here, Roma. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. You got room down to 394.50. 394.50 and 392 area on Microsoft. It feels good. All right, back over 398. You got room up to 399. Watch your mouth over there. 399. Above 399 with a retest. Watch the glorious 400. Then you have room up to 402 on Microsoft. You do, Eddie G. I give you all the goods in here. Want me to give you another one? How many of you like to go out and eat at restaurants? You ready for this one? This one may scare you. Let's go. Make sure you go to the bathroom first. If the bathroom's not clean, the kitchen's not clean. Always remember that, my friends. If it's a sparkly bathroom, you got a sparkly kitchen. Gold GLD. We are in a neutral bullish state. We are in position 2 to the upside on GLD. Whoop. GLD, here we go. We are in position 2. You got room up to 481 on GLD. 481. Currently, your 50% retracement level back down is 471. If you stay above 471, you can look for longs. Under 471, you're coming back through the wickets. Nvidia. Oh, Miss Nvidia. Yes, it is. All right, now listen to me, everybody. Are we ready? Are we ready? We have one more set of donuts. One more set of donuts. Yes, the VIP is open. You're going to head over to thevoschtrading.com. That is how you get into the VIP. LINK. The link is in the bio. Oracle. Oh, Nvidia first. I'm sorry. We are in a bullish neutral state here on Nvidia. We are in position dose. You have room on Nvidia up to 192.64, 193 area. Now, let me ask you all something. What happens between 192.64 and 193? As you start coming up the board, what happens in that area? Whoop. Anybody know? Santos with the follow. Thank you, my beautiful Santos. Thank you, my beauties. You get this, my traders. Whoop. Topping tail candle. And then we wait for our event. And we say, oh, come back to Papa. Oh, come back to Papa. Just saying. You got it, Christopher Miller. I love it. K. Braden, Jules, yes. What else are we looking at? frozen right now. Stand by. Berkshire Hathaway for Christopher Miller. Right now, we are in a neutral bullish state. We are in the whip zone, Mr. Miller, currently on BRK.B. Watch that 200, Mr. Miller. It's a doozy, as you know. All right, that thing is a doozy up there. All right, Berkshire above 498. You have room up to $500. Major hold number, a 200 level, a 200 moving average. Watch that, $500 on Berkshire. Under 495, you have room down to 492.50 on Berkshire. NQ. NQ, you got to make your move above 24,952. You will have room up to 25,006 this morning on NQ, okay? Back under 24,883.75, you'll have room down to 24,806 this morning on NQ to the moon. Let's go, my beauties. Let's go. We got the rest of these donuts. Can we hammer the rest of these donuts? We are at 155,000. We have failed the mission of tapping. We have failed the mission of tapping. You still got a little time to get it. Can you recover? Teamwork makes the dream work. Right now, we are in a bearish neutral state on Oracle. We are in position 2 currently on Oracle to the downside here as we map out our major support and resistance levels. Right now on Oracle, you got to get back over 150. Back over 150 on Oracle. We have room up to 154 and 156 this morning on Oracle. Right now, you're in position dose, and you have room down to 139. Watch the 139, 140 area as this is major support level to the downside. Yes, the VIP is open. You got to get in there if you want to stop losing and you want to start building consistency. It is time. Are we ready? Finish off those donuts. Make Uncle proud. Rachel T., Christopher Miller, Ty Boz, Corina Marie, Kay Braden, Jules, Yulina, Mr. D., Michael Hart, John, Rev, Life Wonders, Rasman World, Paulo, Myvin, Bill Boyle, Eddie G, Doniel, Sue Felicia, Michelle, Mabel, Jules, Manuel, Papa Yoda, how you doing? Mr. Dave, Ty Boz, Rev, Marcus, Adorable Dad, Striker, Andrew, the Believer, Paulo, Hammer, Myvin, Christina Zan, Shelley Stringer, Official KK, Suzette, Marcus, Reds, thank you so much, Jessica Pylock, Jay Heat is in heat, Michael Hart, Jules Swims, Mr. D, Jay Gilbert, Rhino, Midwest, JL Haba, Candy, she's sweet as pie, Marcus, Only Dan, Stevie B, Mr. Charles, Tracy, User, Hammer, CEO, Powder, Mike V, Bill Boyle, and Dr. Elijah, the Dr. Elijah Frazier. Glory to his name. Thank you, Glory. I appreciate that. Jiu-Jitsu, how are you? Let's go, Timmy. Can we finish off those donuts? Tomorrow we must tap to 200,000. Every day. Why do we keep failing this mission? I believe in you. Kevin Sanchez, how are you? Miss Market, let's do it. All right, on the SPY, remember, you got to get over 689.53, and then you'll have room up to 697.50, 698 level. Under 685.84, you have room down to 681 on Miss Market. Yes, it is. This is called 300 Violin Orchestra by Jorge Quintero. Taibas. Let's go. We got 25 more donuts on the board. Let's go. Let's see. Coin, you got it, Taibas. Start banging those donuts, baby. Narrow. We are in position 2 to the downside. We have room down to 160.150. 160.150, okay? Back over 172.50 on coin. You got room up to 196 on coin. Yes, it is. I love you all so very much. Christopher, thank you. Karina Marie the Beautiful, thank you. VIP, we'll see you in the VIP chat here in about 2 minutes. Make the world a better place, everybody. Give somebody a hug today. New VIPers, we will get you all tagged up. Don't forget, we have VIP live training tomorrow night. Have a good day, everybody. It's going to be whippy. Be careful. If you don't know what you're doing, it's going to be painful. Have a great one.